It's good to have you join us on TVC News at 1. Now,
Thank
pre-election threat analysis by Yaga indicates that 13 out of the 18 local governments in Edo State could witness, some form of election violence. When you look at the deployment of the security operatives, by the police and other armed security operatives, are you confident this will be another peaceful process?
Under normal circumstances, the answer would be yes. But as we saw in the case of Kogi, a state that also has an interest in this particular election. At least the governor has indicated interest. We found a situation where you would have your regular policemen, your 31,000, but you may find another 31,000 that are not regular policemen, but are dressed like security men. That is where the problem is going to be. Now, how can the public tell the difference between the genuine security forces and the fake security forces? It's going to be tough because we already are hearing stories about movement of light arms, which is probably part of what Yaga is reporting there in their threat analysis, among people within the local governments and all that. There is a lot at stake in Edo. Edo seems to be like, it's not for nothing, it's called the heartbeat of the nation. So it looks like Edo is going to point to the direction of 2023. The truth is that the battle in Edo is a battle for the heart of Nigeria. And that's why I have so many interests, in what's going on there.
Let's put you on pause for a while. Let me let Theophilus and Demola leave now so that they could go do their job and then get us more updates as to what's going on in Benin City. It's good to have you give us updates on the election so far. Thank you, gentlemen. Well, let's back to you, of course. Looking at the stakes that are high here in Edo election, the police has assured that they are going to do all they can to ensure that this is a peaceful transition process. 2 days ago, we saw that the forebearer of peace, General Absalam Abubakar, was also in the state to, of course, witness the signing of a peace accord. Given the commitment of the various political parties that are involved in this election, wouldn't you say that the election will be peaceful?
There's one wish I had that was not met. You know that Edo used to be notorious for human trafficking. The story has changed today. And what changed it? The very revered monarch, the Oba of Benin, made a pronouncement, a curse, on whosoever would engage in human trafficking, whether at home or abroad. And that was enough. I wish he had, made the same kind of pronouncement rather than just say to them, look, let there be peace. I can assure you. Because that is one state where tradition is still very much revered, and the monarch is held, particularly the Oba of Benin, is held in very, very high respect and esteem. That's one wish I had, and maybe it was an oversight. Okay, my worry is not in signing the peace accord, because the gladiators who are signing the peace accord are definitely not going to be in the field fighting. They're not even going to lead from the front. It's the foot soldiers that are going to be killing themselves at the ward level, at the local government level, and at the various.
So what more were you expecting, to curb or, of course, engage these foot soldiers, and of course assure people that these foot soldiers will not be the ones jeopardizing the electoral process?
There is too much at stake. I can assure you that singular pronouncement could have done it, not the signing of the peace accord. I don't have too much confidence in it. You understand? And in any case, the people who are going to fight, some of the actors, there are people who have, to use street parlance, beef against themselves at the local level. Okay? And so whatever people sign in Benin is not their business. So we need to do much more than that. And I hope that the security forces will be very. Another thing that could help is the sincerity of the security forces. If they are apolitical, if they are sincere, if they are working in the interest of the general public and to ensure that there is a free and fair electoral process, we will see peace. But if not, I'm afraid that it might not, we might just say conflagration.
Hopefully this wouldn't, of course,
hopefully not, yes.
this electoral process will not be jeopardized by those foot soldiers. Victor Okhai, thank you so much for joining us on TVC News.
Thank you for having me.